The weather reflects the mood of U.S. soccer fans right now. And I don't know if you'll be able to hear me over the rain. For the third straight day. Torrential downpour. My basement is flooded. And yet, less than the tears of women's national team fans. Now, this game was some good, some bad, some ugly. Good. Mallory Pugh, amazing on the ball. Mo Bryan, the Bean, got back into action and was active, did a lot. The bad, Carly Lloyd, non-entity yet again. If we ever need anyone to shoot the ball over the net, we can count on you, Carly. The ugly, the whole game. And it's a problem I'm having with U.S. national team soccer right now. Our women's team is doing a lot of building up from nowhere. What they're doing is they're chipping the ball up and hoping people's natural talents can overwhelm, which is not necessarily a bad plan. I have favored this plan. I have recommended it at times against some teams. I recommended it against France because they had a solid defense that we were not generating chances against. So I was in favor of the dump and run. Bang it up there, let Morgan or Press or Pugh or whomever chase it down. This game, Tobin Heath dicked around with the ball. Why use one touch when 57 will do? Problem is, somewhere around 53, the other team just takes the ball away and leaves her waving at the ref looking for a foul that may or may not exist. On the ugly, I should have said, yeah, Sweden won that game in regulation. That should not have gone. It was a bad call by the ref. Overall, I'm not calling for Alice's head. I'm not saying that massive changes need to happen. I'm saying that it's cause for introspection. It's time we need to stop and think about what's going on. The national team is a very good team. We have some of the best players in the world. There's been a lot of controversy, a lot of things said. If they're being used properly, if people are in their right positions, if we have a consistent game plan for building up. We have an amazing defense, possibly the best in the world. We have some really good scorers that would excel in any league in the world or on any team in the world. But overall, it's not coming together. Rather, that's a function of the captains or the coach, or we just need to stop, look, and think. And something like this can be a fluke. It can happen. But given the tie last week, the other day, not even last week, given the tie leading into this, they've just looked uninspired. They have problems at center mid. We don't have a holding mid. We barely have a forward mid. We have Carly Lloyd, who I've loved Carly's play for years, but the fact is it's declining. And unless we're going to get looking into an Abby Wambach situation where we let her overstay her welcome, we need to look hard. Carly may have 5 good years left in her, but we can't just assume so and go with it. Her possession game is terrible right now. Maybe it's because she's had the injury. But her dribbling, her passing, well, what passing? Her dribbling, the ball's taken away. Her passing is rare. Her shots are high and wide. The trouble is, with her as a permanent fixture in the midfield, we then have to build around. When she was out, we did not find a good solution to replace her. Now that she's back, we still don't have a good solution. What I'm calling for after the Sweden loss is a hard look. Not for heads to roll, not for starters to be changed, not for new people to be called up and old people to be sent away, but a good hard look. Because we have a tendency to just keep going on and winning based on individual skills and incredible crazy moves out of nowhere. And that's not always going to work. So, it's a rough loss, but I'm hopeful we can build for the future, and maybe in a few years we can be the team that wins the Olympics and the World Cup with a good, strong team of all-in build from the back, solid passing, good possession choices. A good soccer team. That's all I want. Thanks, everyone.